Hello, thanks for tuning in. My name is Virginie Fostroy, and I'm a recruiter and advisor at the University of British Columbia. I also recently graduated from UBC's Okanagan campus with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Philosophy, and Economics. Today, I'm going to give you a bit of information about UBC, its Kelowna campus, how to apply to UBC, and what makes a UBC education like no other. There are three things that I will be highlighting in this presentation, and those are academic excellence, our beautiful Okanagan location, and the experiences you can have on and off campus that will enrich your time at UBC if you choose to come here. The University of British Columbia is a research-intensive institution that is consistently ranked among the top 40 universities in the world. Its West Coast spirit embraces innovation through more than 250 undergraduate majors, and our 15-to-1 student-teacher ratio encourages bold thinking as well as new and innovative ways of learning. We also have 7 Nobel laureates with UBC connections, including Dr. Carl Weiman, a professor at UBC who is currently on leave as he is working with President Obama as the Associate Director for Science in the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy. What this means for your degree is that it's a passport for everywhere in the world. All of this is happening on 2 campuses in the province of British Columbia, just north of Washington State. Both campuses are surrounded by spectacular natural beauty in unique cities. Our older and larger campus is located in the city of Vancouver, a city of about 2 million people. Consistently rated as one of the best places in the world to live in, Vancouver is a multicultural cosmopolitan city, surrounded by the Pacific Ocean and spectacular mountains and forests. Now, maybe you would prefer a smaller campus community like I did, and if so, UBC's Okanagan campus might be for you. This campus is located 5 hours east of Vancouver by car, or a 1-hour flight, in the city of Kelowna. Ranked among the top 3 cities in Canada for quality of life, Kelowna is home to a thriving arts, music, and food scene. It's located right on the banks of Lake Okanagan, so you can enjoy year-round access to bike trails, water sports, and other outdoor activities. The city of Kelowna has a population of just under 180,000 people, and it is a premier vacation destination in Canada. When I first came from Costa Rica, I was afraid that it would be too cold for me. However, winters here are usually quite clear and cool, learning to ski is a lot of fun, and summers are spectacular. UBC's Okanagan campus, just outside the city center, is home to about 7,500 undergraduate students. Opened in 2005, the Okanagan campus is an intimate learning community embracing bold new ways of thinking that attract exceptional students with lots of opportunities to get involved in research at the undergraduate level. What I loved about UBC's Okanagan campus was the fact that we have amazing professors that are extremely accessible. I often had coffee with my political science professors or economics teachers, discussing theories and asking questions about concepts I didn't quite understand in class. Professors also have office hours where they are happy to sit down with you and help you understand difficult material. Pictured here is Dr. Woodworth, one of our forensic psychology professors who is also a registered psychologist. He does exciting research on deception detection, sort of like the mentalist, and criminal behavior. With a 15-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio and over 99% of our faculty having PhDs, you can be sure you will have easy access to the brightest minds. At UBC, you will be a part of a global community with over 10,000 international students that come from 149 different countries around the world. This adds a truly international perspective to your education. Your classmates are bringing their unique cultural perspectives into the classroom and enriching your experience. Not only are you learning from professors that are creating the subjects that you are reading in your textbooks, you are learning from your classmates that come from everywhere in the world. So that's an overview of UBC's Okanagan campus. But a university is much more than just its location, and you want to ensure that you are going to be able to pursue your interests both inside and outside the classroom. UBC has so many ways to do this. In addition to your studies, you will also have the opportunity to take what you are learning in the classroom and research labs and apply them to the real world through various work and co-op opportunities. Co-op is a full-time job placement that allows you to test drive your career and graduate with work experience. Pictured here is Eva Kwan, a UBC psychology student that put her studies to work in her co-op placement with the Canadian Space Agency to help astronaut Chris Hadfield, commander of the International Space Station, meet the mental and physical challenges of being in space for almost 6 months. Over 4,000 UBC students participate in paid co-op placements each year with companies such as Apple, Google, Microsoft, Disney, and Time Warner. At UBC, being a part of an international community of students from over 140 different countries will probably spark your curiosity of the world around you. UBC has one of the largest exchange and study abroad programs with over 200 exchange institutions in over 50 countries, where you will spend a year, a semester, or a summer studying, volunteering, or working. 1 in 3 undergraduate students at UBC will pursue some Go Global experience during their degree. Pictured here is Tatiana Speed, who went to study in Paris for a year. I have many friends that are currently doing their Go Global placements in Singapore, England, Germany, and even Costa Rica. If you're an active person, UBC is the perfect place for you. Whether you are an elite or
UBC is the perfect place for you. Whether you are an elite athlete or a casual competitor, there are lots of opportunities to stay active at our many state-of-the-art facilities on our 2 campuses. Join a recreation league, sign up for a fitness class, or take advantage of our 2 campuses' proximity to some great outdoor playgrounds. During my time at UBC, I regularly went to yoga classes offered by one of my classmates, and I enjoyed cheering for my friends playing in the recreational leagues. Just a few weeks ago, I saw a Quidditch match happen on campus. Sports might not be for everyone, but you can also join or create your own club at UBC. When you're on campus in Vancouver or Kelowna, you will have access to over 300 student-run clubs in total. At the Okanagan campus, we have a little over 100. These clubs are social, academic, outdoors, social justice, and cultural in nature. This is a great way to meet like-minded students and make connections for the future. This is Robin from Portland, Oregon, who is the president of our astronomy club. During my time at UBC, I was a member of the Political Science Student Association, the International Student Club, and a founding member of the Model UN Club on campus. I was also a part of the International Learning Community, A residence floor on campus where people that were interested in international issues or were international themselves lived together. We organized the first ever annual cultural fashion show named Rejoice, which showcased the beautiful traditional attires of all students that came from around the world to UBC. Whether you're interested in fashion or food, you will find a club to join, or you can create your own. At UBC, research is happening across our campuses and is accessible to you as an undergraduate. You will have the opportunity to contribute to research projects with global significance. Pictured here is a group of UBC's Okanagan human kinetics students who went to the Pyramid Lab near Mount Everest Base Camp in 2013 to study blood flow in humans at high altitudes. I also have a friend who went to do research in Iceland about the prison system there and how the things they do over there can be used in Canada. Now that I've shared a little about UBC's Okanagan campus and what you can do outside of the classroom to enrich your experience, let's talk about applying to UBC and all the nitty-gritty details you need to know. Approximate first-year costs. Students should budget approximately $43,000 per year for tuition, living expenses, and study resources. I encourage you to go to the cost calculator, whose link you can find on the slide, to see what the total cost would look like for you, taking into account different factors. UBC dedicates about $10 million annually to awards, scholarships, and other financial assistance for international undergraduate students. These are merit-based, such as the Outstanding International Student Award or the International Major Entrance Scholarship. You are automatically considered for them if you apply before the deadline. We also have merit and need scholarships, such as the International Leader of Tomorrow Award, and the nomination deadline for those is in December. When you are filling out your application for UBC, you will notice that we ask you what your choices are for the degree you'd like to pursue at UBC. This is where you select a general area of interest, such as arts, engineering, or land and food systems. Make sure you meet the requirements for the program you're applying to by looking at what you need to have on you.ubc.ca. Once you come to UBC, you will be able to choose what focus you want in your degree. Degrees at UBC are very flexible, so you could do something like a Bachelor of Arts with a major in history and a minor in geography, or a Bachelor of Science with a double major in chemistry and mathematics. I did an interdisciplinary degree with Bachelor of Arts in political science, philosophy, and economics. These slides don't show all the programs that we have at UBC, so you really have a lot of room to make a choice in your second or third year of studies. Once you choose your program and you make sure you meet the requirements, begin your application in August 2015 to start in May or September 2016. Submit your application and pay the fee by the deadline, and you will receive an admissions consideration a few months after that. The Okanagan campus is actually still accepting applications for the 2015 academic year starting in September. Admission to UBC is very competitive. You have to make sure you meet both our general and program-specific requirements in addition to our English language admission standard to be considered for admission. In addition to your studies, we also ask you to fill out a personal profile, which tells us things that your grades don't tell us, like what you're passionate about, or if you've had to deal with some difficult circumstance and how you overcame that. When you graduate from UBC, you will be in the company of Rhodes Scholars, Nobel Laureates, astronauts, and Prime Ministers, part of a community of alumni with global reach. Whether you choose to start a career or go on to further studies, you will use what you've learned at UBC to inspire change both at home and abroad. These are all pictures of the Okanagan campus and its surroundings, a world-class university that truly feels like home. Hopefully, this presentation has helped you in your research of what university is the best fit for you, and if UBC's Okanagan campus sounds like the place you'd like to be. If UBC sounds like the place you would like to be, there are several ways to get more information. you.ubc.ca is a comprehensive website that has information on programs, admissions requirements, applications, tuition, fees, and scholarships, and a whole lot more. I also encourage you to check out our social media presence on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where you can see more of our campuses, connect with us, ask us questions, and learn more about the students that make up the UBC community. Finally, if you are between 16 and 18 years of age and are entering one of your final 2 years of high school, check out our amazing summer program where you can experience 2 weeks of academics at our beautiful Okanagan campus while studying either applied science or environmental science. For more information on that, go to summerscholars.ubc.ca. Right now, my UBC colleagues are chatting in the UBC chat room. They're available to answer any questions that you have, so please join them. If you're watching a recording of this presentation, explore our profile page and contact us if you have any questions. My name is Virginie Fostroy. Thanks again for joining me today to learn more about UBC. I look forward to seeing you on campus soon.